Hey everybody, it's 8:32. Thought I'd get on real quick and give you an update. Today hasn't been very exciting and I'm relieved and not relieved at the same time because we're still kind of anxiously waiting for the next step. However, rumor has it that we should be getting our assignments tomorrow. So I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. I was downstairs at 5:30. These people are going to kill me with the elevator. The elevator. There's an elevator rule. Like, we're supposed to be social distancing 6 feet apart. We should know better. Ooh, it's my little... That's how much hair I have. It's not very much. And I've heard rumors that if you don't follow the hotel rules, then you can be sent home because they want people who will be able to follow rules and behave properly. And so I'm not taking chances on the elevator. So it says 2 people. Then this is the hotel. 2 people on the elevator at a time. Please limit to 2 people at a time. And I'll be dang if these people do not want to get on the elevator 18 people at a time. I mean, I will get off an elevator. But I have told multiple people, don't get on this elevator with me. I say it nicer. I'll be like, oh, no, just 2. There's 2 of us here. Just 2. So, well, that's difficult. So, okay, so the whole elevator thing, that's difficult when you have, 1,000 nurses coming downstairs at 5:30, 5:45 to sign in. So at 5:45, Crystal and I were in line, and we got in line, and then we had to sign in, and then they pulled us all in, told us that we did not have assignments today, but we would continue forward like we needed to walk to the buses so that we knew where the buses were. And so we went out and went to the buses. Now, I will say when we were done, I came straight back up here and went to bed. And I took a nap because then I had to get up, and the students I have, hey students, had an exam today, so I had to proctor the exam. And so we've just kind of been stuck in this limbo area for today, just hearing more war stories from some of the nurses who have been out there, and I think that's what makes us so anxious, and I think that's what makes me so anxious, is not knowing. And so here I am with what I think may be happening, but then going out and being faced with it head on is a little scarier. But she did say that, okay, so when we first arrived, they asked for volunteers for team lead. So I put my name down for team lead. I do have ER charge nurse experience, and that's basically what team lead means here. So I put my name down for team lead, and so we had a team lead meeting, and there was more than what was necessary. So she said that tomorrow, we would get a regular assignment on the floor to see how it is and to see the facility, and then go through the orientation of whichever hospital we're assigned to, and then we will, if we're still interested, we tell her that we're still interested, and I think then we get an assignment. We can either be a team lead or then we can be a clinical lead. And in that set, so the team lead's responsibility would be make sure all of my team would be on the bus, to make sure that if they need breaks, we give them breaks, to help them as necessary, to run the building or the hospital, and do all those things. So, but you have to be available 24/7. So, and available, I mean like to answer phone calls or messages or something like that, because if somebody gets sick or starts feeling sick in the middle of the night, they have to let you know, because then you don't have to replace them, but you have to let the higher ups know that, hey, this person is sick, they're not going to be coming in to shift in a couple hours. So you just have to be available. So there's that. So we had that meeting, and then we went outside, and look at my hair's a mess. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying so much better tonight, to not touch my face. Because you guys said I was touching my face, and I just watched Crystal's live video, and oh my god, she was touching her face. And I was like, was that me? Was that me in all the previous videos? So I got my hands like tucked in my lap here, not touching my face. And so I'm calling out Miss Belinda and Ashley, I'm not touching my face. Anyways, when I come into this room, I wash my hands, and I have not been in any place where there is positive exposure. So, at least not yet. So, I appreciate anybody who has donated already. I am a little perplexed and a little upset at this point because I'm trying to figure out where the breakdown is because we have a business center downstairs, and the business center is FedEx, and every piece of mail that comes to this hotel goes into the FedEx. So it's like FedEx controls the mail of this building. And I don't know if FedEx has a contract with the hotel, which is fine, but the FedEx person will not give, there's no waiving of any kind of fee or anything like that. And yet, well, we've had people call FedEx and say that they're not charging the fees. But the gentleman says you cannot get your package unless you pay for the weight. And I mean, there are people here with packages that are weighing over 200 pounds, and all it has in it is supplies. So I don't know where the breakdown is. And so it's just a little frustrating because, I mean, I don't know how much it's going to weigh, and I don't mind paying for anything that anybody ships me. But it's difficult when the state of New York, in New York City, is requesting donations to be sent in to healthcare professionals to assist with what's going on. And we need wipes and everything and sanitizing things because the hospitals don't have the sanitizing. Everybody is so in an uproar about, PPE, masks and everything like that. So that has been a little, taken care of. I haven't been out there yet, so I'm not 100% sure. But they're talking about flipping stretcher beds without washing it down to put the next patient on it because they don't have the material to clean it. So they said if you want to bring material, you can bring material. Normally the rules with hospitals, you don't bring anything in. But they're asking you. I mean, this city is asking. And we're having to pay to get these donations that people are graciously sending us. And it's not just me. There are thousands of nurses in this hotel. And I mean, it's just, it's mind-blowing. So, oh my goodness. That's part of my stuff. I have to have my phone on at all times also because of the... Oh, I touched my nose. I'm sorry. I keep seeing this. Oh, it's on the other side of my head. Giving me a complex. So today isn't as tiring. I feel a little bit better. I did get to take that morning nap, and eating is strange because I'm eating off and on. I am drinking water. I promise it's water. But trying to stay hydrated. Went out and walked today just to get out of the building, and probably did 2 miles by accident. We went to the Walgreens, and then we went to go to the food emporium, and we thought it was the same food emporium that we had already been to, and it wasn't. And we walked down a block that was a little sketch. So I will say though that the people of New York, we have to be in scrubs so that we can be ready at any time, because if a hospital calls or if they call with assignments and they're like, please send, we have to be able to go. So there have been several people in the streets, at the store, who will stop, and we're just walking and we've got our masks on, we're in our scrubs, and they're just like, thank you. They're like, thank you for everything you do. And I'm like, I haven't done anything yet, but you're welcome. Because I know that there are brothers and sisters out there, nursing brothers and sisters, respiratory therapists, all healthcare professionals out there working. So this thanks is for you. And And maybe tomorrow for me. So, um, I had a gentleman I assume was blessing us, either blessing us or cursing us. I'm almost sure that he was blessing us. Um, but just a lot of people. I mean, one lady, I thought she was following me, and so when I turned and looked at her, because it's a different mindset in New York City. I've been here a couple times with my husband, and you look at the ground and you walk. Well, now there's like no people, so you can actually look around, and you still try not to make eye contact because otherwise. But people don't really say hey. People don't. You don't say. People don't really say thank you or anything like that. That's just the mindset. But I've been really surprised by how many people are just, hey, excuse me, thank you, so it's pretty interesting. I did take a video, I'm going to try to put it at the end of this, of a sign that Abercrombie and Fitch had up, just thanking healthcare professionals, and it's eerily silent, and it's in the middle of Times Square, and it's just silence. So, I mean, relatively, there's like humming of electricity, but there's no people. So, I just want to let you guys know we're going to be heading to bed here shortly, and then getting up and reporting again at 5:30. So maybe I'll have a little bit more for you tomorrow. Appreciate all your support. I love you. I miss everybody. I miss being in Georgia. And again, wash your hands and stay safe.